What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Novardola. My name is Zofi, and today we're talking about yesterday's match between Man U and Bournemouth. Let's get right into it, man. That game was stressful, interesting, intense, whatever, stupid. Nevertheless, we had a great watch, whatever. I'm not happy with the 1 point. I think we should have got the 3 points. I think there was a lot of big rough calls in the game. We'll start off with the ref, man. That ref, I don't understand his problem with Man U. Stuart, whatever your name is, bro, I don't understand, man. He did the same thing against us with Burnley. Lisandro Martinez goal. He denied it. He said he got a push, whatever. Martinez scored, and then we tied 1-1. We lost to 3 points. And then a week later, PJMOL came out, the referee, whatever. They said that the ref got the wrong call and that Man U's goal should have stood. Meaning we should have won the game. Meaning, why are we waiting for PJMOL, whatever, to come out and say that? VAR is there. VAR checked it. I don't understand. VAR and PJMOL are two different things. Like, I don't understand. Refereeing is a whole big system. VAR, the assistant ref, these refs, PJMOL, whatever. You guys are all together. I don't understand how you can have one call on the field. I get it. In real life, if the ref thought it was a foul, call it a foul. But that's why VAR stepped in. And then when VAR stepped in and they did that, they said, nope, the call is right. It's a foul. Whatever, we do that. And then we wait a couple of days, and then PJMOL comes out and says, no. The refs were wrong. VAR was wrong. It should have been a goal. What is that? What are you guys doing? What's VAR for? What's VAR? I don't understand what VAR is for. Like, that's so stupid. And then yesterday, that ref, he literally dicked us down 2 times. Ahmad, penalty. The guy didn't go for the ball. Penalty. I'm not saying it's a red card. It was a genuine penalty. It genuinely pissed me off when I talk about it because I keep watching clips about it. And it angers me. Penalty. I get it. You don't want to give it? Okay. You just be consistent. If you don't want to give it, you give the Cunha one, 10 minutes early. You don't want to give the same team 2 penalties in a row. Fairs. It's your job. I don't care. I don't care if you don't want to get controversy, whatever. If it's a foul, call a damn foul. But yeah, he didn't call that. And then 10 seconds later, off that same play, they go. And then Harry Maguire commits the same foul. I swear to God. Same foul, maybe even softer. He gave Harry Maguire a red card, and he gave them a penalty. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you're going to call Harry Maguire a penalty and a red card, give Ahmad one a penalty. It's not a red card, but give it a penalty. Be consistent. Like, be consistent. A foul's a foul. It doesn't matter what team. It literally doesn't matter what team. A foul's a foul. Call a fucking foul. You're a ref at the end of the day. You're not, like, this is not a Sunday league, and you support one team, you want to do this. You're a ref, bro. You're supposed to be fair. You're supposed to enforce the rules. You're a law enforcement in soccer. Enforce the rules. It doesn't matter who's who. It's whoever who did the crime pays it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, be fair, man. That generally pissed me off yesterday. This ref, man, this is the second time he did this to us. He literally costed us 6 points. We could be so much closer to City right now. So much. It's just so frustrating, bro. But that's in the past. We really can't control it. That ref should be investigated, I swear. This is not right. It's football. There's so much things that go into football. Refereeing has so much power. There's, like, I don't gamble, but there's people that bet. There's big sponsors, big teams, like big things going on, advertisement, views, millions of people tune in to watch these games, whatever. And then this one ref literally dictates how the game goes. He has so much power. And then he just does that. You know what I mean? It generally pisses you off. But I'll get away from that. The refereeing thing, I'm tired of talking about it. And then secondly, Brian and Buemo, what are you doing, my boy? Where have you been? You're my favorite signings, I'm not gonna lie. It's either you or Stan Lammers, but I generally rated you so much in the beginning of the season. Now I don't know what's happened. I don't know if there's something personal going on. I hope there's nothing personal going on. But you've fallen off a cliff, my boy. You've generally fallen off a cliff. Bro, like you have so much experience. You're a veteran. You're 25, 26. You're so talented. But I don't know why you can't seem to figure it out, man. He only plays good against big teams. You know what I mean? He generally knows what to do against the big teams. Against small teams when we play, he's so inconsistent. Like, we need you to be that same threat. I don't understand. I checked his numbers yesterday. It was just so bad the way he fell off. And he needs to be off the bench. I'm not gonna lie. At least he's not one player I thought about going off the bench, but he generally needed to be off the bench. Like, there's certain players where you, like, no matter how bad you play, you're gonna start every game. There's always certain players in the team. Every team has those players, no matter how bad you are. You're like Bruno. He can play bad games, 9 games in a row. That 10th game, he's still going to go on. Because we know what he can do. He knows he's a star level. He's just having a bad run. And Mbeumo's not at that level yet. He's a great player, but he's not at that level where you can keep playing, having bad games, and you're still going to star you just because you're Brian Mbeumo. No, he doesn't have that big of a name. He came from Brentford. He's not a guy with European experience. He's not a title-winning guy, etc., whatever. No, we're doing that to Cunha. Taking Cunha off the bench, starting Dorgu instead of him. We should be doing the same thing to Brian Mbeumo, 100%. Same thing to Ahmad. Finally, got benched last time for Sesko, and we got the win against Everton. But even Ahmad has fallen off too, man. Ahmad is 22-23. He's such a threat against under Ruben Amorim. And then now when we went to this 4-2-3-1 system, he's just, I don't know the system should be helping him more, but it looks like it's hurting him more. with the way just like he has more options up front. Bruno's coming more up front. Mainu's coming off more front. Everybody's more up front. It should be helping him, but he just looks so different. His threat's not the same. His touches were awful yesterday. It's just not the same. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. These two players, to be honest, I think Ahmad or one of them should start. Either or. Either or, and then they should replace each other. I'm dead ass saying every game they should replace each other at the 60th minute, whatever, and we should start Sesko right now. Start Sesko, take Sesko off for Zersky at the end. Because I genuinely rate Zersky. Zersky's so skillful. I think we should start Sesko until the 70th or 80th minute and then put Sesko on. Ahmad, and then put Brandon Mbeumo for him. Or start Brandon Mbeumo, put Ahmad for him. Same thing with Cunha. Start Cunha, put Mount for him, and then once Dorga comes up, we can generally have a rotation. But right now, we have the same lineup. Teams figure it out. I don't think Brandon Mbeumo likes playing striker. I just don't get it. We're not the same menu that we're getting the stats, like we're winning. But when you actually genuinely watch the game and forget about the numbers. We look, Brian Mbeumo and Ahmad don't look the same. Like, you know what I mean? It's super frustrating. We should have got man, it's always so annoying, man. There's so many times at least this season, there's multiple games where we should have won. Should have won. And it's just either we miss a penalty or the refs are trying to piss us off. And on top of my head, I think we've been robbed 12 points, half by the ref and then half like by Bruno missing a penalty, first of all, I remember Fulham. Man, that was a bad. I don't know what other game too that we tied we should have won too. Especially against Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves, that little span where we kept tying, where we had the injuries, it's just super frustrating. We could be so much higher up in the league. We could generally be second. I think we could have because City's, I don't know what happened. City has fallen off. But yeah, man, that game is genuinely frustrating, man. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. I just wanted to talk about that. I think Carrick has to change something in the system, man. Generally, I don't know what it is. He knows better than me, but I think because the first 4 or 5 games that we had this lineup, it was working out perfect. Now, I think teams are figuring this out. Because I can generally just predict our lineup every game, and then I could just coach against it. Because I just know. I just know what Carrick's going to do. You know what I mean? And it's generally looking like he had that good start like Ole. But Ole he became so predictable. You know what I mean? You just knew what he was going to do. I think that's what hurt him. He just knew what he was going to do. And then teams started banging on us. 100%. Carrick, please fix something. We have, I think, 22 or 23 days off. 23 days off. Imagine, man. That's going to be one long 3 weeks, bro. Oh, my days. But yeah, I hope in those 3 weeks, these players can look at themselves, come back. I think we're playing against Leeds at home on a Monday. We got to go and win that. We should win that. We're at home. We're going to have Martinez back by then. We're going to have Mount fully fit. Everybody's fully fit. Hopefully nobody gets a knock in practices. And yeah, we should get the 3 points. Keep us a little above waters, you know what I mean, for the Champions League spot. We need that Champions League spot. We cannot fumble that Champions League spot. Oh my days. Manchester United with that Europe is so boring. Yo, it's dreadful. I don't know how these teams do it. These lower division teams, not lower division, but these mediocre teams, you know what I mean? Like Fulham, Brighton, Palace. Palace actually has it. But Bournemouth, these kind of teams, I don't know how at least the fans, I don't know how they survive. They're used to it. The players are used to it. But the fans, I don't know how they can, get used to not playing in Europe or the FA or the Carabao this season. Man U's a big team. We need to do this next year. We got to clinch that Champions League. We need the funding of Champions League money so we can sign some players. We generally saw this game, like we're lacking. Casemiro, oh my days. We need midfielders 100%. Casemiro, when Casemiro was playing good, he's playing good. When Casemiro is playing bad, it's not just bad. He's generally so bad. He doesn't look fat, but he looks slow. He looks chubby. He looks like these players are doing circles around him. He's making the wrong calls. He's just light tackling for no reason. Like, I like Casemiro. I want him to stay another year, but he can't be starting every game. You can't start Manu every game. I like Manu too, but we can't start the same players every game. I get it. We have no options, but it gives you a look. You know what I mean? At least for next season, we need to sign 2 midfielders. Like, at least 2 midfielders. We need a right back and a left back. Dalot and Shaw, man, you guys hurt me today too, bro. You guys hurt me, Dalot. The chances you've been missing, man, like, you're not a striker too. I hate that he's the one that finds the openings. He's the one that finds the spacing. But he just can't finish. That's generally what's so frustrating about Dalot, man. And I don't know how he's been on Man U for the last 7 years. He's been scamming them. I don't know how. He's a hard worker. I rate his discipline and everything. But just on the football pitch, like, football-wise, he doesn't make the right pass. He can't score for his life. Even though he's always the one at the end of the ball. Nevertheless, Luke Shaw, we got to get past him too. 12 years. It's frustrating, man. I hope we can go for Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall would be a nice one. Maybe get a younger one from, I think we're talking about Alejandro Balde from Barca. Maybe if they let him go, that would be nice too. We need someone young for the future. But nevertheless, that was my little rant about yesterday. I think man of the match for me, I want to give it to Lamens. I think he was just so incredible, man. The 2 goals were not his fault. Like, they generally, one's a pen and the other one was like, I know he got blinded a little bit by Harry Maguire and it was at the right bottom corner. I don't blame him 100%. I think he's He did really good, saving the free kicks, fighting for the balls in the corners. He did his part. I'm gonna give it to Lamens. But yeah, that was it. You guys let me know what you guys think about the game, who your man of the match was, and if you liked the video, subscribe. I'll be posting more often. Boom!